So today we're going to be taking a look at what Warzone Mobile looks like compared to the brand new game that's now in its final closed beta, which is called Project BloodStrike. Both games look amazing. Here's the actual dropship on the starting screen for both of the games, and basically BloodStrike is going to look a lot more optimized right now. It's in its final beta. Warzone Mobile has been in its limited release now for like the last, I'd say, 6 to 8 months. And it's still got a long way to go before it actually releases. The release date for Warzone Mobile is looking to be around fall, around sort of November or October time. But at the moment, BloodStrike is looking just as good. I've been playing a lot of BloodStrike, and the optimization looks a lot better. You can see the graphics comparison. Obviously, with Warzone Mobile, there's a lot more sort of assets in the game, so it's not going to look as smooth or run as smooth. But here's some of the guns that look very similar together, some of the reload and the shooting animations. And Project BloodStrike hasn't got as many assets. The map in Project BloodStrike doesn't look as detailed as Warzone Mobile, and obviously the name behind BloodStrike, it's developed by NetEase, so they're a big company, but Warzone Mobile is obviously a bigger company. And I've tested Warzone Mobile multiple times, and at the moment with Warzone Mobile, they've actually added a 30 FPS cap on the game while they're still optimizing it for devices. So you can see on the left-hand side, it's obviously going to look less detailed for now. There should be another few updates coming out within the next few months, which should bring it back up to 60 FPS and hopefully improve the graphics as well. But looking at the two, again, BloodStrike on the right looks a lot more smooth and optimized. Again, the textures look a lot better from like the grass, the buildings, the trees, the sky. And then on the left, you've got Warzone. The buildings have got, you know, those marks around them that looks very low in texture. Same as the weapons as well. Looks kind of blurry, but again, Warzone Mobile is the bigger name, so I'm keen to see how BloodStrike actually does. There's no official global launch yet, but this final beta ends on the 17th of July next month, so maybe we can get a sort of a global launch soon after that. I can imagine they won't take too long, because if Warzone Mobile comes out in the fall, BloodStrike will definitely want to, you know, release their game before Call of Duty Warzone Mobile to gain that hype and to gain that sort of advantage. Again, BloodStrike is a lot different to Warzone. BloodStrike has a lot of assets and sort of the same things as Warzone with the weapons, the movement, but it's also got the abilities as well. It's got a lot of cool abilities, so it's, like I said before, it's kind of a mixture of Apex Legends Mobile and Warzone Mobile in one. So it's quite a unique battle royale. It's very fun. If you guys have tried it yet, let me know in the comments. Hit a like and let me know in the comments. But you can see the abilities right there. You can use like shields and stuff, and you know, you've got that in Warzone as well, but it doesn't look sort of futuristic like BloodStrike as well. So I think this game can actually do really well if it launches globally pretty soon, within the next couple of months after the closed beta is finished. I think the game could do very well. But you can see the smoke difference right there, and you can definitely see with like the road and the sort of textures of both games right there. BloodStrike does look a lot better for now. But again, it is in its final closed beta, and I can imagine, you know, the devs are looking at this game. They're definitely going to want to, you know, get the game out as soon as they can. Warzone is, you know, there's a lot of people losing sort of hype on Warzone Mobile just because of the amount of time it's been in beta. You know, these mobile games, they're always in beta for a very long time, and then, you know, that hype and momentum starts to lose. Obviously, I think Warzone Mobile is going to do extremely well, but those are the vehicles you can see right there. It looks very smooth for BloodStrike, but again, look how many assets are in Warzone Mobile. You know, there's little cars and stuff. In BloodStrike, there's just rocks, grass, and trees. So I think that's where you'll see the difference. Obviously, Warzone's got a gulag as well. With BloodStrike, you've got like resurgence. So basically, if you die, you can just respawn as long as your teammates are alive. But yeah, look on the left. Warzone has got, you know, that's downtown right there, and it's got so many buildings you can go into, so many different, you know, little assets in the game, vents on top of the roof and stuff. And BloodStrike just seems very, you know, a lot different. But I'm excited for the both. I feel like BloodStrike could do very, very well. So this is the victory screen. I prefer the Warzone Mobile victory screen. That looks a lot better than BloodStrike's. You've got a helicopter picking you up as well. And just the name behind Warzone Mobile is going to be huge. So I think Warzone Mobile is going to do very well, provided it launches globally with, you know, a lot of optimization, a lot of people being able to play it on any of their devices. But I think they've got a long way to go. Again, they've capped it at 30 FPS for now. But I feel like they've got a long way to go. And I feel like in the fall, when it actually launches, the hype is going to bring back up. And I think a lot of us are going to enjoy playing Warzone then. So I'm still going to be covering a lot of, news and sort of great gameplay and content on BloodStrike. So I feel like it could be a real contender to Warzone Mobile. But let me know what you think in the comments. Hit a like, make sure you hit a sub, and let me know what you think in the comments between the two. Which one do you think looks better right now? Peace.